and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about we have created here three servers. One is a PostgreSQL, which is a regular one. Then we have made Avani as another one. Okay. If you remember last time, we have grant select and update and all the access privileges to this particular server. Then we made another server, students, that is called as RF. Okay, so now we have three servers. What are we going to do now? As you can see, this is a first server because it is Postgres at Postgres. Okay, we are going to give grant option to Avani. That is a second server. Okay, this was our Avani Postgres. Okay, and now what we will give that this particular server should also be able to give the grant to another server. Okay, so this is what the chain that we're going to do now. Okay. So for that, what we have to do? Remember to give only grant, not with the grant option. We have to use the command that is grant all on table to the username. Okay, so for Avani. So yes, this we have already done. Okay, we have already given the grant. Okay, let us go check Avani. We can see that yes, Avani can check the project table. Okay, that is not an issue. Okay, we have also given what the update and all. We have given grant all means we have given all the access. Now what we want is we want to give grant all on project to Avni with grant option. What will happen at this time now? Let us run this. Okay, if you run this again, you will only get that it is grant. Okay, let us go to Avni. Okay, you won't find any change over here. It doesn't understand that a grant option has been given to it. But now what you will do, you will go to RF. Okay, keep the PostgreSQL RF in database. Okay, in Postgres. Let us go to query tool now. Now what has happened? You can see that we are under another server which is called as RF at RF. Okay. Now let us go to Avani here. Okay. And let us try to write the grant command here. Okay. So now what command can we write? Now we are giving the grant. Okay. So we will write grant. Let us say select. Grant select. This was our command grant select on table name, right? We already have this table on project. Okay, grant. We're going to give select grant on project to RF. This is our, okay. So now let us try to run the command. We can see that yes, now this particular server is able to give the grant. Okay, now let us go to RF. Okay, and let us just say if we could get select star from project. Okay, if we do this, now we can see that yes, arrow is also able to access. If I'm saying grant all, means I've given all privileges, or select I've given, okay. You want me to give all, then yes, even arrow is in a position to have all the access, okay, to the project table now. Now that the project table that was made in the our first server, that is in the Postgres, okay, now it is accessible to two more people. So this is how, students, data is shared within a company. They are made rules, there are creators, privileges are shared. So what happens, everybody work on one table only. It is not like everybody makes their own table and then keep on updating each other that we have done these changes. No, it is impossible, okay, to do that. Now, as we have given the grant, we can also revoke. Here, we can revoke the grant also, okay. So we will just do revoke all on project. We will just write Avani. Okay. So when we do this, now let us run this. Okay. Why we can't do that? Please understand. See, you're getting an error over here because Avani has given a grant to Arav. So what you will have to do, students, first you will have to go here. Okay. In where? In your Avani at Avani wala. Okay. In that Avani server, and here you will have to write revoke all on project from Arav. Now what will happen is when you do this, now what has happened? You have revoked. Now there is no connection between Arav and Avani. The server connection is no more there. Now what you do is now you try to revoke it from here. Okay, let me just keep some gaps so it's easy to understand. See, now you are able to revoke. This is exactly what is called as cascading revoke. If a server is already given a grant to another server, you cannot take out grant of that server, because then what happens? The third server, that was Arav server, will be completely helpless. So this is called as cascading revoking, which is very, very important. Okay. Thank you so much, students.